Hey guys, man, welcome back to the channel here. Welcome back to the corner. It's your boy BP. It's your boy Skippy right here. This is your AEW review for the week. If you guys missed it, it was a pretty interesting show. It wasn't as good as NXT this week, but it was still awesome. I loved it. John Moxley, man, came out and beat some guy's ass. Alex Reynolds made a bitch out of him. That's exactly what happened. Really fast. Victory. Yeah, what was it, like 8 seconds?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Victory in AEW.
And I'm tell you what, I only gave it 2 stars, but because it was a fast victory.
I give it nothing because it was nothing.
Yeah.
It was just cool to see Moxley being Moxley.
Yeah, that was it. The Inner Circle came out and with Jericho, and they all wanted Moxley to join the Inner Circle, man. I don't know. I don't see him doing it. But, you know, that'd be a pretty crazy twist if he did do it.
It was interesting, Jericho's promo here. How he brings up the stuff in WWE and how Moxley came up to him in the back and asked him, hey, how do I get over? And now look at him, and just awesome. I don't think he's going to join the Inner Circle. He's kind of got like a lone wolf kind of, I don't need anybody thing going on right now.
I'll be honest with you guys, man. Chris Jericho right now is fucking gold for AEW. Yeah. Him and Moxley is probably the best things right now going in AEW.
Oh, they got so much.
They got so much going for him, but I'm telling you, Chris Jericho is platinum.
Yeah. For
these guys. He is so funny. He's the best on the mic there. He's very talented. He's always been. But I was talking to one of my buddies earlier. I was like, man, if only Vince McMahon would have let Chris Jericho take the reins like he is now in AEW, it would have been so much better to see him in the WWE.
Yeah, and that's the thing to remember. If Chris Jericho was in WWE, he wouldn't be champion. He never would have been.
No, actually not. Absolutely not.
He would have been mid-card title at best, a U.S. Intercontinental maybe.
He'd probably been in some stupid-ass, promo bullshit. Probably have the Jerotron out and
Yeah, it's great to see that these guys are given more creative freedom and they're running with it.
Absolutely.
And the only thing that disappointed me about this angle was Chris Jericho didn't bring up his jacket. Dean Ambrose Moxley now owes him a jacket.
But he did say something about destroying his scarf.
His property.
Yeah. And I knew that's what he was talking about. Yeah. Or it could have been his jacket he could have been talking about too. So I don't know. Next up, man, we had a match between, your president, or whatever you want to call him, Mr. Cody Rhodes, with QT Marshall teaming up to go against the Butcher, Blade, and the Bunny. If you guys don't know who the Bunny is, formerly known as Ollie. But
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I was a big fan of this team, man. It was rough and rugged, and it was funny. I was listening to Jim Ross in this match. He said that the Butcher his face looks like an Ollie Anderson type face, and it was pretty interesting because I looked at it, and sure enough, I seen Ollie Anderson. So, but it was funny. Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall, man, that was a really surprising team there. QT Marshall really surprised me too. I don't even know who the guy is.
I don't either.
But he helped Cody Rhodes out in this match, even though they did lose the match. I give it 3 stars altogether. Butcher and Blade did end up picking up victory here.
Yeah, I give it 3 stars. Yeah. It was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
Cutie Marshall put up a hell of a fight, surprisingly. I really hate his name, Cutie. I mean, that's like some kind of internet thing.
Cutie.
But other than that, he was surprisingly good.
He was, actually. He reminded me of back in the old days. I don't know if you guys remember Eugene from WWE.
Oh, God.
That's what he kind of reminded me of.
Not quite that level.
But that's what he kind of reminded me of, just a little bit.
And then, I don't know if you got it wrote down here, Darby Allin at the end.
Darby Allin comes out and shakes Cody Rhodes' hands.
He lifts him up off the ground.
Lifts him up. Yeah. And so what's going to happen there? Is you want to be Cody's friend? Because remember, Cody said, I ain't got friends in AEW.
Yeah, his brother's too busy with the Young Bucks.
And his wife's going psycho.
Yeah.
But, anyway, you guys, next up, man, MJF, dude. There's really nothing I can say about this dude except he's all talent. Talent here, man. So, MJF, excuse me for a minute, dog's barking. Hey! Anyway, MJF came out and he talks about Cody Rhodes saying, here, take my car, take my watch, take whatever you want, take this money. Whatever it is I have to do to get you in the ring, I wanted to give you.
Right.
So what do you think about the whole MJF Wardlow thing?
I felt it was a good promo. He did say that he accepted Cody Rhodes' challenge, but under his stipulation, I believe.
Yeah.
And he has yet to reveal that.
So evidently, I guess we're gonna find out next week.
I'm guessing
because he didn't want to do it. He said he didn't want to do it where they were in Texas. He
Yeah.
said, "I'm not doing it in front of a bunch of inbred hicks." So evidently, he's going to do it in New Jersey or where they're at next week. So yeah, I don't know, New Hampshire maybe. I don't know what it was, but that was pretty interesting there. Next up, I don't know who the hell this woman is. Big Swole. The people over the internet was going crazy about her. I watched the match. I didn't think she was all that great. Going against one-on-one against Emi Sakura. I thought Emi Sakura should have won this match because I really didn't like Big Swole.
From my understanding, Big Swole is supposed to be a huge signing, but
yeah,
I don't know who she is either. I don't know a whole lot of independent stuff.
Right, I really don't.
Or I don't know Impact. I don't know NWA. I don't know any of that.
Yeah.
Recently, he told me James Storm's champion of NWA. I'm like, really? I thought James Storm's retired.
Yeah.
So, it's interesting. I think she's a knockoff of Bianca Belair.
That's basically what I think.
That's
too.
the entire thing.
Yeah, you're right.
The whole time watching her in the match, I just thought
that's exactly. I was thinking the same thing when I seen her, dude. I'm like, man,
not quite as long of hair or anything,
right?
But just
she reminds me of Bianca so much.
Yeah.
But Bianca's way better, I think. But anyway, I gave it. The only reason why I gave this match even a 2 stars because I have to give it to Emi Sakura. She's been in there since the AEW even started, man. And she's to carry this fucking Big Swole in this match.
I think maybe I'm wrong. I thought JR said something about like 2009 Female Superstar of the Year or something.
Yeah.
Emi Sakura.
Yeah.
She's been around for a long time. You can tell she's older.
She's a veteran. As a matter of fact, she actually trained in Rio, your AEW Women's Champion. So, yeah, like I said, Big Swole did pick up the victory here. I was really surprised about the ending. I wasn't too fond of it, but, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, we got tag team match. There's your next match here. Kip Sabian tag teaming up with Shawn Spears. Penelope Ford is Kip Sabian's girl. At ringside, Shawn Spears, of course, has Tully Blanchard. All right, Tully Blanchard was nowhere to be found in this match at the beginning. Anyway, they went against your Hangman Adam Page and of course Kenny Omega, and it was a pretty interesting match. Omega and Page did end up picking up the victory here. I give it 4 stars because it was interesting to see what exactly all transpired in this whole match. But Joey Janela showed and distracted Shawn Spears. This is why Omega and them won the match. Shawn Spears went out and chased Joey Janela because Joey Janela had Tully Blanchard tied to the chair. That's what happened there. So, and that pissed off Shawn Spears, and he went up the ramp after Joey Janela. And they ended up fighting all over backstage, I guess. I don't know. And that, of course, that left, Kip Sabian in the ring by himself. And it seemed to me also that Adam Page and Kenny Omega was not on the same page in this match. If you've seen, there was a lot of, I guess Page ended up tagging himself in the match after Omega did most of the work, and he ended up pinning Kip Sabian. But also, it seems like there was no chemistry between these two. It seemed like there might have been a little tension. Next week, these two are tag team up again to go against the Lucha Brothers.
That should be a match.
Right, but I'm thinking there's going to be a turn.
What do you think?
I think Mr. Hangman Adam Page is going to turn his back on Kenny Omega, maybe go to the dark side.
Isn't it Page that said he was taking a break away from the Elite? Or was it Omega?
It might have been. I don't know.
It was one of those two. I'm sorry, I don't have my facts either.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably where you're seeing the lack of chemistry.
Right.
Because one of them did say they were taking a break from being in the Elite. So
even though they did shake hands and hug at the end of this match, but during this match didn't seem like they were, on the same page.
It was an entertaining match. I'll tell you what bothered me more than anything was when Spears goes up to the stage to save Tully. Like, Tully's barely even tied. Like, it just slips off. And then he just kind of wanders off to the back, and like they're just kind of like the whole fight scene up there kind of just disappeared. And
it was
made no
weird.
sense.
It was really weird.
Bad camera angles and everything. It just
right.
it lost something on me there. Like, I was like, man, it was so good up until that point, and then
so true. That was crazy. Next up, man, we had a match between your Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, going 1-on-1 against Luchasaurus here. But before this match took place, Chris Jericho and Jake Hager came out and kicked Tony Schiavone and Excalibur away from the announce table, and they took their place because they wanted to talk with Jim. They wanted to commentate. And man, I'm telling you, man, when I say Jericho's gold, I mean it. And this whole thing, when he said that Luchasaurus is not really a dinosaur.
You can't convince me otherwise.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Oh my God, I laughed so hard.
And Jim Ross was like, "Well, yeah, I agree with you." I mean,
and the bits with Hager there, it was just funny. He goes, "What do you think, Hager?" "Yep, I agree."
And Hager didn't say nothing; he just looked at him.
What did Jericho say? We have like telecommunicative.
Oh my God!
I think we can tell what each other are thinking.
Fantastic! It was so funny. It was a great match. I gave it 3 stars because for what it was. Jericho, man, he made him and Jim Ross together. It was pretty entertaining to hear them two talk back and forth, and of course Jake to stand there or sit there and not say nothing. I gave this match 3 stars. Luchasaurus didn't win. That was surprising. But after the match, I think they were a little too late. I think Jericho and Jake wanted to get down and reward. Luchasaurus ended up actually pinning Sammy Guevara, but did not happen. And but I'm tell you what, man, they got down there and they get a Marco stunt all over in the ring with Jack Perry there, the Jungle Boy. If you guys don't know who he is, that's Luke Perry's son, Jungle Boy. But anyway, next week, man, talking about next week, your go-home show to at the end of the year, AEW, man. Yeah, and you know what? It's a non-title match, too.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
And a 10-minute time limit.
10-minute time limit. So he's going to give Mr. Jack Perry the opportunity here in a non-title match to go against Chris Jericho here. Now, and what if Jack ends up, what if the Jungle Boy ends up pinning Chris Jericho here in this match?
I would imagine he gets a title shot at some point.
I don't care. I don't care. I just want to see Chris Jericho. I love his wrestling. I love his, he, number one on the mic. I think he's number one on the mic right now in all of wrestling, whether it be WWE, NXT. Jericho is number one. I'm going to tell you what, that's a hard thing to say because, you know, as you guys know, CM Punk is back, but he's not back for good. He's only back on backstage. And also on SmackDown, you got The Miz, and he's fantastic on the mic too. But Jericho is looking awesome. He's platinum, dude, to me.
There's a reason the best promos are coming from AEW.
You know why? Because that's not scripted. Go figure.
It's a bullet point. Talk about what you got to say. Make up what you got. There's no... You can't say fuck. You can't say shit. You can't say damn. Just last week you have Jericho calling Jungle Boy a piece of shit. Right in the ring. You know what? Well, I think you're a piece of shit.
Calling Moxley bastard. You know, this off the wall. And you know what? I mean, it's right top of his brain, man. This comes up with bam, 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 bam. So, Jericho to me is what The Rock was in the Attitude Era, dude. Right now. He's gold, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So, and it's so funny. I don't care. I look forward to watch AEW every week now just because of Chris Jericho. I want to see what he's going to say and do next.
Yeah.
So that's basically it.
If there's no Jericho segment, I don't really...
Yeah, really. I'm not really interested. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Kenny Omega. He's cool. I like Moxley. I like... the Lucha Brothers are awesome. The Young Bucks are cool.
Two of the best promo guys for AEW is Jericho is number one.
Yeah.
But right behind him is Cody Rhodes.
Dude, yeah. Exactly. And MJF is not too far behind either. So.
Yeah, MJF, that was kind of impressive this week.
Yeah.
Even taking a shot at his lisp.
Oh my God, that was hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's pretty interesting. Way things are transpiring on AEW. It's going to be interesting to see what happens on the 29th when we end up showing up live there. So you guys will get a little piece of some footages and also our comment. And not only me and him, but you're going to get the Spirit of 71 is going to be there. And of course, our 4th member just recently added, I guess we're the 4 horsemen of the internet now, I guess you want to talk. His name is Mr. Ryan Harsh. It's going to be awesome to see him there and get his thoughts. Anyway, your main event for this whole night for AEW was a Texas Street Fight. And whoever won this match, it's a number 1 contendership match. Whoever wins this match goes against the Tag Team Champions next week. So it was a match between Proud and Powerful, part of the Inner Circle, against the Young Bucks. And this is a match was fantastic, dude. I thought it was awesome. I gave it 5 fucking stars. That's how good it was to me.
Explosive from the Young Bucks entrance where they got jumped.
From all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And the Young Bucks did end up picking up the victory, and I was surprised by that too. Because Proud and Powerful, man, they've been on a roll. But the Young Bucks pulled it off here. Then they beat Proud and Powerful. So next week, also in your go-home show for the end of the year, you have the Young Bucks going against SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championship.
It's hard to tell who's got the better card right now between NXT and NXT's got 2
fantastic matches,
heavyweight battles. Just
AEW's got these 2: Jericho going against Jungle Boy.
It's only 10 minutes.
It's only 10 minutes, non-title, and then you got the Young Bucks going against SCU for the Tag Team Championship. And also, I'm hearing Rio is supposed to defend her Women's Championship. She's supposed to be back next week, so I don't know exactly who she's defending against. If you guys just recently seen last week, Chris Statlander is now a part of AEW, the women's division there. Just like we all Big Swole, which is she wasn't on a big role with me.
And something we didn't cover was Brandy trying to recruit Chris Statlander.
Yeah, Brandy did trying to recruit Chris Statlander. She did last week is where it all started.
Yeah.
And then she tried to do it again today. She's talking about it. Who the hell was the guy in the damn whole situation there with Brandy? It was funny because I was looking at Twitter and Cody Rhodes even said, who was the guy talking to his wife with a question mark. I see it on Twitter. It's pretty funny.
I thought that was a chick.
No, there was a chick. The bald chick.
Yeah.
But then there was a guy.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the older guy. You know, he looked like Fit Finley a little bit, but I know it wasn't him. But man, I don't know who the guy was. It might have been. I don't know. But whoever it was, Brandon said, no, they're not ready yet.
So, like an older guy.
Yeah. That's what it could have been Finley. I don't know. But whoever it was going to turn around, but Brandon said no. So we don't know who it is yet. You know, I don't know. So there you go. That is your AEW review. You got anything else?
It was a great show, great final match. I don't know. I can't really tell you which was better this week. I want to say NXT, but the main event over there kind of disappointed me. Where this main event
was better.
Yeah.
But their beginning match over there was fantastic.
Yeah.
So there you go. So I'm leaning towards NXT this week again.
I think so too.
But man, don't sleep on AEW, guys. Do not sleep on them because I'm telling you what, some big surprises are coming. I'm telling you.
The smartest thing Vince did was put an NXT head-to-head with AEW because SmackDown and Raw wouldn't survive.
They would have got destroyed.
Yeah.
Big time. And speaking of that, speaking of the whole AEW recruiting process, everything else, WWE is letting go of some superstars lately. Ascension, Luke Harper, Sin Cara. Well, Sin Cara, he's probably going to go back to AAA, so it really doesn't matter by him. And he's not even really the original Sin Cara anyway. But, Luke Harper, is he going to be on his way to AEW? We got the Ascension. So. These two guys would be a good tag team on AEW, given the right shot, right opportunity.
I've always liked all 3 of those guys, and creatively, I think WWE just really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
NXT, if you remember, the Ascension was badass.
Yeah. Then they go to the main roster. What happens to them? Vince. I don't know what the hell's going on, man.
If you look at the habit of NXT call-ups, there's a reason Finn Balor went back.
Yeah.
Not because of star power, because I think NXT had enough star power without him. You guys, I think he wanted to go home.
Yeah. And if you guys know Tommaso Ciampa, he said he's going to retire before he works on the Vince McMahon. He will retire before he goes to Raw or SmackDown. He wants to stay in NXT.
Yeah.
That's where his bread is butter at. He knows that. And also, speaking of NXT, guys, and this whole AEW thing, I'm hearing NXT is going to be cutting some people too. Not only the main roster up there, SmackDown and Raw. I'm hearing NXT is going to be cutting some people. I'm not exactly know who they're going to cut, but there's some cuts coming, guys.
Yeah.
It's about that time of the year again where they're going to be cutting some people, and I'm not sure exactly where they're going to be, who's going to be going where. So it's going to be interesting to see in the next coming weeks. See what happens on NXT, AEW, So we'll see. But this is your Wednesday Night Wars. My opinion is NXT did win. They had a little advantage this week, but don't sleep on NXT. AEW is right where it's at. Chris Jericho's where it's at, dude. To me, that dude's platinum. He's gold.
Yeah, I would love to see some of the great promo guys in WWE like Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
The Miz, even just some of these guys get a chance to go to AEW and not have a script.
Can you imagine if they didn't have a script? What would happen?
Yeah, it would be incredible.
Dude, you don't talk about pipe bomb.
Yeah,
definitely. Fantastic.
Yeah, just the creative and the
right.
Yeah, AEW is winning as far as that goes.
This is a little bit personal, though. I probably shouldn't be bringing it up, but John Moxley is still friends with Seth Rollins. Just recently, a couple days ago, Seth Rollins did post on Twitter that he still talks to John Moxley. He did end up texting John Moxley and wished him a happy birthday, and he also wished John Moxley all the best of luck here in AEW, and of course his wife Renee and her new job she's got going on doing backstage, and also Louie their dog.
Yeah.
So there you go. So if you guys don't know if Seth Rollins and Dean are still talking, they are still talking. Just because they're working for two different companies now. But hey, you guys, thanks a lot for joining us. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to get all of me and Skippy's videos here. This was your AEW preview here. Always hit that post notification button up there so you can get everything from us. And until next time, our next show is probably going to be the TLC preview. So we'll probably end up definitely posting that from the compound. So we'll see you guys next time right here, guys.